Welcome to What's Your Signature?
Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Your Signature. I'm your host, Sophia von Siren. Now guys, today I have such a special treat for you. I'm so excited. It is the world's current #1 burlesque figure. It is none other than Jeez Loueez. Oh my God. Ehrmagherd, hi!
Hi!
I am so excited to talk to you. It's like...
I am so excited to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
From all around the
Right? Yes. It's like it's always a bit of a challenge, like getting timings correct because there's quite a big time difference between you guys and us. And like every state is in a different time zone almost. It's crazy.
Yeah, we have a lot of different time zones.
Like how do you even keep up if you live there? I don't know.
Yeah. Exactly. Hard.
Tell me, do you have any shows or anything? What are you doing to keep busy during lockdown time?
You know, the first couple weeks were boring and hard, and I was like, what are we doing? And, you know, the inspiration goes in and out day by day.
Mm-hmm.
But the past couple weeks, I've been having fun making, like, basically kind of like burlesque music videos, I guess, for a couple different drag shows. But the only difference is the platform they're on. You can't really, like, be in underwear or have pasties on or anything. So I've been making, like, PG versions so that's been a challenge, but also really fun because it's fun to figure out how to figure out the challenge. And then me and Lola van Ella have been doing Lola Leesbo every Thursday at 8 o'clock. We're both live. So that's been fun.
That's
and
awesome.
Yeah, basically just trying to collaborate with people as much as I can from around the world. And some days I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And some days I'm like, I'm not doing anything today.
Wow, I feel you. I'm the same. Like literally yesterday, I just lay in my sweats on the couch the whole day. So
yeah, and that's also fine.
Yeah, I think it's important to remind ourselves to not feel pressured that we have to do things. Like it's okay to also just chill.
Like that. And when I feel pressure, it makes me want to do the opposite. It makes me want to not do anything. Yeah.
So hard on that.
Work.
Shut down then. Like
yeah, exactly.
So tell me, I obviously follow you on Instagram and your videos are like hilarious. Like, do you?
Thank you.
It's like ridiculous. It's so funny. Do you plan these things or are you just like that all the time?
Well, I work best when there's a deadline, for sure. So if I know I have to do something by like April 22nd is the day, then that's easier for me to navigate and plan than like, oh, just whenever, whatever. Like I'm definitely a planner.
Okay.
And I have things like in my head, but I can't like, I have to like do it to get it out. Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of a mix of both.
So tell me, like you, besides performing, you also produce and like you MC and do all kinds of other things.
Yeah, I love producing. I love emceeing for sure.
That's a talent in its own, I feel. Like I am terrible with that.
It's very different. I don't know. I don't think I like one more than the other when it comes to emceeing or performing. I think I enjoy both of them equally, but they're definitely very different jobs, expectations, and responsibilities. So,
For sure. I don't like I think MC is such an important part of a show because it's literally the person who will keep everything together and kind of dictates the mood of the audience. Like,
yeah, and it can definitely make or break. It can make or break the whole event. To be like, if you have an MC that is not even like not good, just not professional or not right for that show, it can, you know, make it up and down. Yeah,
like total.
And MCing was, I feel like MCing was harder to get into because there's, you know, one spot for an MC and like 12 spots for a performer. So, and typically when people find an MC that they like, they tend to stick with that person, and it's hard to like get your foot in there. Hey, I'm here. Hey.
I mean, who would not want you? You are like the world's #1 molest figure. I was so excited for you when that was announced. I was like, oh my God.
I was like this. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. Like, what? It was crazy.
It is incredible. That's so, I saw your video on the day that you posted, and it was like, I loved it. It was so funny. Like, your reaction was like a vibe, totally.
I couldn't believe it. Unreal.
Oh, that's awesome. So, do you have any like pre-show rituals that you do? Do you like a thing, or do you just,
you know,
whatever happens?
Don't we all wish that was the case? I mean, you know, we always want more time and not to be rushing. Like, it depends. Like, sometimes you can't even get in the space until it's like 20 minutes before the show or something. So, like, I like to, if I have to drive to the venue, like, even though Lola and I live together and we can drive together to a lot of stuff, I like to drive myself there because that's like my time in the car to like listen to my song 20 billion times and just be in the zone driving. Like, I really like driving to the venue and getting it together in the car so that I can arrive to the venue and be like, yes, let's go. And then I don't have it because like backstage is so crazy sometimes. It's so hard to focus and prepare. But also sometimes when it's time to go on stage, I'll put my headphones in and have my little playlist, and I'm like, don't talk to me. I'm getting in the zone. Get in the zone. Yeah.
What, talking about backstage, I mean, backstage at shows is probably one of the best and most fun places to be.
Yeah.
Like, ever. It's such a cool experience. For me, it's such an amazing place. Like,
yeah.
What is your like craziest backstage story that you can publicly divulge?
Craziest backstage story. Do I have any crazy backstage stories? I don't know. I feel like no, the backstage hasn't been too crazy. That nothing that I can think of. I'm gonna ask Lola. She knows.
Okay.
Lola. Lola. Have we ever had any crazy backstage? Anything crazy that happened backstage while we were backstage? Oh man, I don't think so. I can't think of anything.
I mean, we were accused. I was accused, and you were part of it when we were accused that we were having a coke-fueled satanic sex orgy in the dressing room.
Oh yeah,
of the Silver Burlesque Club.
That's true. That's a good
God.
Okay, thanks. Lola reminded me. Lola reminded me that when we were in St. Louis, we used to work at this club. I'm not going to name the club. It doesn't exist anymore, but we used to work at this place, and this man, like the man who owned it and ran it, was crazy. Like, I'm talking like crazy town crazy. Like, shady, schemer, liar, like not paying people. Yeah. Like
I remember another one.
What?
Munich. Remember when they kept coming in to our dressing room while we were getting ready?
Oh, yeah. They were doing oh, that was crazy. Okay.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yeah, that was good too. That was good.
And it's such
Okay,
a talk to us too if you like.
this man who ran this club accused Lola and a bunch of us, like, because he wasn't paying us, and we were like, Lola was about to speak, and he accused us of having orgies in the dressing room, drug-fueled orgies. He was like, they're selling coke out of the dressing room and they're having orgies backstage.
No, I mean, could be
like,
fun, but who has the time before a show for that?
It was so wholesome. We were like eating snacks and watching videos backstage. Like, what are you talking about? And this other time we were in Europe, we were in Munich, and these people, we had this dressing room and we thought it was going to be private. You know how it is sometimes when you get to a venue and there was like an anniversary club or whatever. And these people kept coming in to do coke in the dressing room. Like, I was trying to get dressed like this, and they were like, oh, excuse us, sorry. Excuse us. We were like, what the fuck is happening?
That's insane.
It was crazy. And there was like nowhere else to get dressed. It was wild. I couldn't believe it.
That is insane. That sounds like fun though.
Every time we're backstage, the burlesque dancers are on their best behavior. It's everybody else that's crazy.
That's going crazy.
It's the venue owners and the attendees, the manager that don't really work there, that just come in to like drink and show off. They'd be the ones that's crazy.
Who wants to see some free boobies?
Exactly.
Rude.
No. It's like there's always somebody trying to do drugs. It's like, get out of here.
Like,
and then you're not even sharing the drug. You're not even offering drugs to everybody else. Rude.
Rude.
So rude.
Do you also, like, after a show, just want to eat all the things? Like, just like...
Oh, I'm eating the things during the show and before the show. I will bring the cheeseburger on stage. Like, if I'm backstage at a venue and I'm, like, ordering food and it's taking a long time, and if it gets there before I go on stage, I will be eating it. I'm like, deliver it to me on stage while I'm performing. Like, bring me the burger. Because I've been waiting 40 minutes.
I can't eat before a show. Like, I'm too nervous, and then I just can't eat, so everything just like rocks.
I feel the opposite. If I don't eat, I'm like hungry and mad and like
angry.
Like, I need to eat something like right before I go on stage. I don't care. My metabolism is too fast. Like,
well, you're like skinny as book, girl. So I'm sure you're like,
I'm like, yeah, my metabolism is too fast. I need it.
Eat all this.
But after the show, what definitely the first thing I'm trying to do is get some food and some drinks.
Legit.
Like, I want to leave everybody and be away because it's too overwhelming to like talk to people after the show sometimes. So I just need like 20 minutes to go away, and then I'm ready to come back and hang out with everybody.
I see.
Yeah.
And then what is your favorite post-show dinner, or like whatever to eat?
No, if I'm in New Orleans, I'm definitely going to go to this place across the street from the Always Lounge called Fry and Pie. And they have all types of fries. Like fries with crazy toppings. Like, you get pizza fries, nacho fries, like crawfish fries, like any type of fry you want. And it's like this big.
What the fuck, dude?
Yes, and then they have many little pies, like one-person pie, dessert pies.
Shut up!
It's so good. Yeah,
I would like, that would be my favorite snack place too. I'm like obsessed with potatoes. That's so yum.
So it doesn't matter. Anywhere I'm in New Orleans performing, I'm going to go to Fry and Pie after, for sure.
And you, like, what's your favorite drink? Like, what do you drink after the show?
I really like a refreshing tequila and pineapple, because tequila, like, keeps you alert, and the pineapple juice is giving you vitamins.
It's basically a supplement. It's a supplement.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Do you drink before shows or no? Like, what is your rule with that?
I would have one drink. I definitely cannot be like drunk.
Tequila. Because
first of all, I'm tiny as fuck. I don't have a like super high tolerance when it comes to alcohol. So I'll have like a drink or is it just to calm myself? But if the venue is like, or the producer is like, no one can drink till after the show, that's also fine by me too. I don't care. Unless I'm at the end and the show is 10 hours long. I'd be like, no, no, boo. When it's intermission, I'm using my drink ticket. I'm sorry. Like, have me here for 9 fucking hours. Like, no, I'm not doing this.
Like, give me a drink.
Yeah. Like, I'm not, no. I understand. I'm trying to be professional, but I'm going on hour 6 of being in this venue and still ain't performed.
Oh my God. Like, have you ever been at a show that it's that long?
Oh my God. I was in this one. I don't think I was in this show. I'm trying to decide if I was in the show at this festival or it was just one night I was watching. But I kid you not, there were 40 acts.
Shut the fuck up.
40.
Jesus.
It was like, I took a picture of the set list because I was like, what is this real? Like, what? And it was really good show, but it was like 2 shows in one, basically. I mean, I went to a restaurant. I left and went to a restaurant and got some food and brought it back. I took a nap. The show was still going.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, I'm sorry I missed some people, but girl.
Like, where did they even put all those performers to get ready? Like,
well, it was in a really big theater. It was in a big theater.
Like an opera kind of theater.
Space was it was like professional, so the dressing room space was ample.
Ooh,
but I was like, woof.
Girl.
It was a lot. It was good. But
It's long.
I don't care who it is. I don't want to see 40 people do nothing.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tall order.
Yeah, it was a lot. This was years ago.
Oh,
but
wow.
yeah.
So you've obviously been like in a lot of burlesque festivals, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love festivals.
So, like, I have never. I was supposed to go to my first one this year, and
yeah,
I can't go anymore because
it's still gonna happen.
It will. It's just postponed.
Yeah.
But do you do mainly in the States or do you travel like overseas as well?
I've mostly only done them in America. I've done a few Canadian festivals. And then I did the Bristol Festival a couple years ago in the UK. So that one was really cute. But that's the only festival I've done outside of America. I mean, I've only been to Europe one time, and that was like 3 years ago.
Oh, wow. Like, girl, why aren't you like traveling to Europe more? Excuse me, you're the world number 1. Hello.
Hello, producers. Hello.
Like, people need to be paying you and flying you first class. Like, hello.
I was gonna go this fall, go to Norway and stuff, but the Rona messed that up. But it's gonna come back 2021. I'm coming to Europe and everywhere.
Oh, that's cool. Well, Africa, you can come to South Africa. You can come and sleep on my couch.
Yes, I want to come to South Africa so bad. Yeah.
It's very pretty, yeah.
Yeah. So I mostly, only done festivals in Canada and America, but there's a burlesque festival every weekend, everywhere. So
insane. Like, we don't have that here. Like, we're like, if we don't produce our own little shows, then we don't perform. Like, and our community is like really small. Yeah. But it's growing. It's like, it's nice. It's fun.
Yeah. And a lot more of them are starting to offer like a stipend, even if it's a small stipend or small payment. I'm seeing that happen more, which is great. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know that the European ones, some of them do.
Yeah.
And that helps. At least it pays for like 2 days of your accommodation or whatever.
Or even if you're not getting a stipend, like if that money is going to like hospitality things, like helping people have places to stay, have rides, have food, have drink, get to see the shows for free, then that,
it balances out for sure. Yeah. Like, so what shows do you produce? What are all your things that you do? You live in New Orleans now, right?
Yeah, I'm in New Orleans now. I just moved here from Chicago. I'm from St. Louis. So I'm kind of all over the place. I produced Jeezy's Juke Joint, a Black Burlesque review, which is a traveling burlesque show and a festival weekend in Chicago that happens every year. And this is the 9th year for that.
Oh,
So I'm super
wow.
glad. Yeah. So this, 9 years. It's crazy.
That's so cool. How long have you been performing in like total?
This last month was my 11th year of burlesque.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm like halfway.
Yeah. Which is great. And I definitely did not see myself doing it this long. So it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
Really? Like what?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't have no plan. I wasn't like, I'm going to be a burlesque dancer now. It just kind of
like,
happened. I was like,
let's try
yes,
this.
went with it. I was like, okay, we guess we're doing this now. This is great.
11 years later.
Yeah,
World number one, girl.
11 years. Like, what? It's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, are you ready to show us your signature move?
Yes. I'm gonna move the camera so you can see the full thing. But I'm gonna ask Lola to help me. So
Okay.
she can. Okay.
Your right hand person.
Lola, will you come zoom in for my signature move?
Yes. Your
This is
beautiful
why it's
assistant.
That's why it's great to live with your best friends. You can help each other do stuff.
That's amazing.
Okay. I'm gonna change it. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely always do this. Yep. Always. I do this.
Yeah, it has to go for a really long time.
Yeah,
Like a really long time.
And then do,
It's not a
and then
signature
I go
unless it's
back.
yeah.
And then I go.
Yeah, a lot of strong faces, strong choices.
And then I'm like leaving.
Yeah. There's a lot of fake out leaves, and then you come back. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks for your camera work.
Yeah.
You just leave and come back.
And the face.
Yeah. And be like this. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I think that's it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you. It was hard. It's hard to think about. I was watching old videos. I was like, what do I do? I don't know.
Well, thank goodness we all have people that we can poll, right?
For real. For real.
Thank you so much for showing us your
Yeah.
signature move and for having a chat to me.
Yes, it was so fun. Thank you. I hope to see you in person soon.
Yes, even me. Once
Yes.
we kick the Rona's butt, we can all have a
Exactly.
reunite.
Stay in the house. Stay in the house.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Wash your hands.
Yes, exactly.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. Bye.